In the very first verse of the Old Testament, in the book of Genesis, called Bereshit, in the beginning, in Hebrew, God reveals himself to mankind as Elohim. In the beginning, God, Elohim, created the heavens and the earth. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. The Hebrew word Elohim is a title, not a personal name. It comes from the singular word El, which is typically translated God, but also means strength, might, or power. The term was widely used in ancient times, including by pagan nations such as the Canaanites, who also referred to their false gods as El. Because of this, when El was used to refer to the one true God of Israel, additional words were almost always included that further described God's attributes, thus distinguishing him from the false pagan gods. Two examples of this are El Shaddai, God Almighty, and El Elyon, God Most High, which we will examine in later chapters. A multidimensional God. It is also important to note that Elohim is a plural form of El. In Hebrew, when im is added to the end of a word, the term becomes plural. For example, there is a type of angelic being called a seraph and another called a cherub. But when im is added, as in seraphim or cherubim, the terms are referring to more than one seraph or cherub. The plurality of Elohim does not indicate that there is more than one God. Rather, it speaks of the multidimensional nature of God, a concept that is difficult for many to fully understand. This multidimensional nature of Elohim, revealed throughout the Scriptures, demonstrates that God has relationship within himself. We see the first example of this in the book of Genesis. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness." God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 27. To whom was Elohim speaking when he used the words us and our? The rabbis teach that he was talking to the angels, but I believe that when God said, "Let us make man in our image according to our likeness," he was speaking to himself, displaying that he has relationship within himself. Several other examples of this multidimensional nature of Elohim are found in the New Testament, called the Brit Chadashah in Hebrew. In the Gospel of John, for instance, Jesus is referred to in the mystery of the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and apart from him, nothing came into being that has come into being.